Hey, what's up everybody? Yes, it's Noob here. There's now been 2 more characters revealed for Gears of War 4. So the first character that we've gotten to kind of see already is Oscar Diaz. This is Kait's uncle, and Kait is the girl with the cap, if anyone doesn't know that. I'm sure we all know that. It says that he's a very boisterous and opinionated warrior who loves wine and women. That's fair enough. He does look like one of those manly men. And he was a former Gear as well. It doesn't say it here, but he was a former member of the Coalition. And he must have left after he was dismissed or his services were no longer required. And he doesn't like JD and Dell for the fact that they've abandoned the COG, and he calls them runaways for walking away from their duty as Gears. What we know so far is that our 3 heroes recruit Oscar to help them find missing villagers that the Swarm have kidnapped. I find that very interesting that the Swarm are kidnapping people. It reminds me of Gears 2 when the Locusts were kind of taking prisoners, which was very... It was very unnerving, really, when you think about it. Like, the first time you come across that, you do kind of wonder, like, what are they doing? Like, they're just supposed to be monsters. So it's very interesting. And he's also kidnapped shortly after by a mysterious creature, leaving our 3 heroes on their own again. So what I'm thinking is the E3 footage that we saw when they were chasing the Pouncer, I think that's the aftermath of when Oscar is kidnapped. You know, they were looking for this mysterious creature, and, you know, we've now known it as the Pouncer. So, you know, maybe Oscar was kidnapped then, and that is what we saw of the aftermath. Just like with the Gears of War 3 gameplay trailer, where we saw the assault on Anvil Gate when you went out to get Sam and Anya and all that. So it'll be very interesting to see, anyway, and how that works into the campaign. The second character that has been announced is Reina Diaz. This is Kait's mother, and she's also the leader of the outsider village where our protagonists are staying. She's a very fierce warrior, and she took over the leader position of the village after her husband died, and she relies on Oscar to train and protect the villagers. I find it very interesting that Kait's family seems to be very involved in this outsider community. Like, did they start it, or was it kind of a rebellion? But I'm sure we'll discover more as we go through the campaign. And she allowed JD and Dell to stay in the village after they warned her of a COG retaliation on the Outsiders' raids on the COG bases. So, you know, you're still seeing, you know, they're kind of stranded. They're still kind of scavenging and salvaging what they can, and, you know, robbing things off the Coalition when they can. But she was also kidnapped by the Swarm early on in the game. So it's very interesting that the Swarm are taking people. I'm wondering what kind of way they're going with this. I know they're looking for the Gears 1 kind of way. You know, you're scared of the Swarm, you don't know what they're doing. So it's very interesting. Neither of their voice actors have been announced yet either, but with the cast that they've already assembled, I think the 2 voice actors they have will be very good and bring a lot to the table as well. Anyway, that's all for today. If you have any questions, or if you have any opinions or theories, let me know down below. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Toodles!
Drop it.